welcome to another mini Zentangle session. Today is week 5, day 2, and the materials we're going to need are a black fine liner pen or a black biro, a black pencil, if you have one, a blending tool or a tortillon, and if not, an earbud, and a white square of card, and this one is 5 by 5 centimetres. If you would like to pause the video, go and get your materials ready and sit yourself comfortably, then we'll begin. So today's pattern is very simple. I'm going to start off with my pencil, and I'm just drawing the usual border around the outside. I'm then going to switch to my pen. And for those of you that joined me last week, I'm going to start off drawing that tongue shape that we did in one of the tangles last week. And you'll notice that this one is a bit larger and is fatter. There's a couple of ways of drawing this tangle, and I'll show you both. So now I want to repeat that, but I want to do it on the right hand side. And you'll notice that I've tried to get them to touch. And then going back to the left hand side, I'm going up, hitting the border and coming back round. And you'll notice that I really slowed down with my pen when I drew that, because I want it to fill that area. And then in the center of each of the tongue shapes, just drawing a line and a couple of little dots. Going back to the left, this one's going to be even bigger. And again, slowing right down so that I get control of exactly where I want it to go. And again, on this side, really slow so that it goes down that center line. And although the pen mark is darker, it does look seamless. It looks like they're all going in the same, right the way down the same way. And then here, back down the center. And then one final one, I'm just gonna fatten that one up. Although saying that, I could probably fit a little dinky one in there. So that is the main gist of this particular tangle. Each gap will have enough space for you to draw a few little circles. And at this point you can spend as much or as little as time as you want, just filling those sections in. I'm going to switch back to my pencil now, and to add some shading on this, I'm going to follow that line up the centre. And you'll notice that I'm really not taking too much care as to how far or where I put it, because I'm going to spread it all out anyway. And all I'm doing is just redefining that center column. And that's, well, that's pretty much it. So there is a second way to draw this, and I'm going to get a new square. And the second way to draw this, I actually find is a little bit more difficult to get the knack of. You need a little bit more, I say practice. You don't really practice when it comes to tangling, but yeah, it does require a little bit more concentration. So I'm starting off on that center line, and I'm drawing quite a bulbous circle, and then I'm almost going back to the top line there. And then I'm coming down, and I'm sort of spreading it out a little bit. I think maybe on this one I've spread out a little bit too much, but hey ho. And then I'm coming up, I'm drawing another circle, coming back on myself, and then I'm stopping. And then I'm drawing back down. Yeah, that's a much better size. And then for the final one here, I'm going to draw like it's behind it, which we've done in previous sessions. So that's our left-hand side done. And those of you that are left-handed, feel free to start on the right-hand side first. And again, on this one, just drawing behind it. You can see here I've gone over the border. Don't worry too much about that. But you'll notice that you've got these gaps in between each of them. And that is perfect again for adding little circles. And you can draw them larger at the top, smaller at the bottom, it's up to you. And this, the way I've drawn these bulbous heads, if you like, is similar to a tangle we're going to learn in a couple of weeks. Or should I say over the next couple of weeks. So shading with this one is slightly different. I'm going just to put a little bit at the bottom. And then on these circular shapes, I'm just going to add almost a smiley face, and then using my smudger I'm just blending that out just to make it look a bit rounder. And some of you will prefer to draw the first way and some of you will prefer to draw the second way. People will differ. Just putting a bit of that there. So if I was drawing this and I had more time, I would add more circles there and that side, and I would also bring some out here. Oh, and here. I'm going to show you some examples now, and I'll try to do it so that they are sitting next to each other. So this is the one we've just drawn, and this is the one that I drew earlier. You'll notice that I've got more shading down the centre line, and also I didn't go quite as wide as that one for there. Here is the one that I drew first off, and here's the same where I've added more of the circles around the other side, and you can see that they're not too dissimilar actually. And then finally I've done a couple more examples. This one is just almost, I don't know, these tongues have gone a bit, have had a mind of their own. And then this one is just, what I did was I drew a pencil across the centre, and I've just filled in each of the sections. But you can see how simple it is, and once you get the flow of either the tongue shape or this one, you'll find it quite easy. I hope you've enjoyed today's session. I look forward to seeing your pieces of art, and if you have any questions, please let me know, and I will bring you another tangle tomorrow. Bye for now.